Hey y'all. I don't know, at least 15 years. At least 15 years. I've been volunteering in DC, cooking and serving in the city, the homeless population of those that are unsheltered. Typically single individuals, not a lot of children, but we do see younger people, much older than I probably am comfortable with, that come through at New York Avenue Presbyterian Church in DC. And today, for some reason, I was so sensitive. Horses Motorcycle Club has been quarterly breakfast DC for the last couple years. They've partnered with myself in the Hope Project, and they've taken this on and committed to providing quarterly breakfast. And so I still go. And even though they're doing an awesome job doing the work, I still go, and where I can, I'm always looking for a floor to mop or something to sweep up, or can I carry a pan, or just simply talk to the visitors, come to the church. And for some reason, I was so sensitive. It was a long time ago. The late Doug and I stood in that church, and for whatever reason, I had this wild idea that I wanted my family from North Carolina and Georgia to visit, and we were going to host a breakfast, a hot breakfast, just cooked scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, whatever. And Doug thought that was a great idea because the church has this really huge community, or shall I say, this commercial kitchen. And he was like, we could do that because they do serve hot meals through the week. And but we had not had, if I recall, we had not had a hot breakfast service for the visitors. And at that time, I was partnering with Shoppers, the grocery store, collecting their bagels and sweetbreads and pastries, and some of their fruits that they were otherwise throwing away. And I would pick them up on Saturday night or early Sunday morning from the garbage area in the back of the store. The manager arranged it, but that's where I had to pick it up. And I would take them to the city, and I just felt like it would be nice to have a good hot meal. So today, for some reason, that memory came to me, and I looked around the Radcliffe Room, and I just saw the joy and appreciation on the face of so many. Listen, hundreds of people come through there on any given Sunday looking for food, a safe, warm place to sit for 2 hours, 3 hours, a place to fellowship, looking for shoes, clothing, and familiar faces. And for years, I was one of the many familiar faces, and I would go there every opportunity I got. And today I sat and I looked and I thought about legacy, because lately I've been thinking about legacy. And I thought about the life that Doug lived, who, again, he's since deceased. But the Hope Project would have never been able to come into New York Avenue Presbyterian Church and create a running group for those experiencing homelessness. We would have never started a veterans initiative where we were looking for veterans that were in the homeless population that we were serving to see if we could provide them with any other resources, had it not been for this being a space that actually encouraged that type of outreach. And it certainly would not have been a space where I could look back all these years, see the breakfast being served, the grits, the eggs, the bacon, the pancakes, the French toast, the sausage over the years. I've helped to coordinate chefs. Chef Terrence came out, the Hope Project volunteers, just the ladies and the guys that have come out, the various bike clubs, the groups, my family coming to cook these meals. Had it not been a place that encouraged that type of outreach, today I was fighting back tears of joy, just really tears of joy. I believe that doing for others brings us joy. It's not to hand out, it's not to feel superior, it's none of those things. There is a need in this world. I've just learned how to allow food or an act of service to be my way in to provide what a lot of individuals need most. That is connection. That is saying hello. That is knowing that I see you. That is saying I'm no different than you are. Our lives may look different. Our decision making is different. At the end of the day, I just want you to know that I see you and that you matter. That this little bit of bread I'm bringing, or this bacon I'm cooking, or eggs I'm scrambling up, it's a blessing. I'm thankful to be able to do this. I'm not special. You deserve it too. That was one of the things that being able to serve at such a church, like that was one of the biggest blessings, was being able to be in a space where there are no big egos. I want to do this. I did that. None of that. None of that. Everybody matters. Doesn't matter what your belief is. Doesn't matter if you smell good. If you don't smell so good, doesn't matter where you slept last night. We're just here to serve and to help support each other as we are getting through this crazy thing called life. My heart is full because I'm not a real prideful person. I ain't really all about that ego. Today, for probably the first time, I looked out and I looked around. I said to myself, Queenie, you have been a big part of this. This means I've been a big part of inspiring and motivating other people to provide support to those that need it. I'm so thankful to the New York Avenue Presbyterian Church in Washington, D.C., because every dream I ever had as it relates to supporting the community, they supported. I experienced the collateral damage of a condo fire in 2014, and they were there. They were right there supporting me. And I was a volunteer there, and they were there. And I've seen them be there for families who have lost loved ones, who fell on hard times. And they just keep right on going, don't skip a beat. And I'm not talking about the sanctuary. I'm talking about the Radcliffe Room. It's a small space underneath the church where we welcome everybody to come in and eat and sing songs and get clothing. But today it hit me. I've been a part of this. And honestly, I just have people that I can just say, yep, can coordinate that for you. You can go in there and you can serve. And they can bring others and spread the joy of giving back. Sorry that I'm crying on this video, but my heart is so full today. Because one thing I would tell you, and you probably already know, but I see it firsthand on a daily. Mental illness is running rampant. Loneliness is its own epidemic. Hunger is real, and are fighting just to survive. They're not even able to thrive because they're fighting so hard just to survive. So before you pass judgment, think about where you might have been had it not been for God, had it not been for favor, had it not been for doors opening up for you, and had it not been for somebody seeing you and saying, okay, I'll give you a chance. So if you get a chance to get out here and do anything, you don't have to belong to no group. You can chart your own way. You don't have to belong to an organization. Oh, that's great. All of it is good, believe me. But you don't have to be. You can be a lone ranger like I was, and I have been blessed with people attaching themselves to the vision and still volunteering to this day. And I think I first started this work. Truly started it. I can barely remember now, like in 2000 and Hurricane Katrina hit. I started this work alone. And I look back now at all the lives that I've touched and have touched my life. And today I am proud. Do something. Do something that is worth somebody remembering. Bye, y'all.